Well, how long has it been since I've done this one on stream? Hey everybody, how's it going? So I know this one seems a little out of left field, but I was kind of hopping back and forth in regards to games I wanted to do on stream. Just having some thoughts being like, okay, well, what could I do, since I've gotten more days thanks to me being free from my summer job. And then I realized I could look back at a lot of the games that I streamed in the past, but I kind of streamed like roughly around their day one or first week or first month. And since then, a lot of those games have gotten some updates and some fixes, so maybe I could just revisit them to see if they've changed any. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm revisiting Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, a game I liked from 2019, because it got a lot of updates and even a lot of crossovers in order to, I guess, flesh it out some more or get some more things out of it. So, yeah, this is going to be a fresh new playthrough with all these updates to see how the game may have changed, how it might have gone through some more stuff and maybe some of the extras. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. So, I know they had a crossover with Child of Light, which is such a weird game to pick. And then I recently saw that they crossed over with Journey, and it's like I can, like, the games that I know they collabed with in regards to content sharing, I guess, they did Child of Light, they did Journey, and they teamed up with, and they had like a segment in Blasphemous where you could encounter Miriam in that game. So that was something. I'm trying to remember what else they had, but they really put a lot more updates into this game than expected. Some of which being like, enjoy a variety of bonus game modes. Like, they have Boss Rush, Speedrun mode, Randomizer mode, Boss Revenge mode, Classic mode, where apparently it's played more like a classic Castlevania game. Like, the devs that made this game are making this game a lot. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, you know, the game's got a lot more to it now since I last played it back in 2019 when it first released. So, what I'm wondering is, I think I kind of want to do, well, first I'm going to get rid of this. This is old, that's old. I think, delete that because I think I couldn't get past it. This is my old clear data. Near complete map stuff. Bunch of enemies killed. So, apparently you can play as the main character of Child of Light, which would be an interesting go. But I think I want to do a playthrough just normal, see what's updated, see what's changed, and then attempt an Aurora playthrough for the next one. So, yeah. I hope all of you are doing well. I've been okay myself. I had kind of a rough week because I was getting some textbook situations settled with my school and my bookstore, so it is what it is. Just clumsy school bullshit. Alright. Let's just... Oh, that's right! There was a Zangetsu edition, too. Huh, I might actually get a lot out of this game. I might be getting a lot more out of this game for stream than I thought. Huh. Alright, well, let's go with Miriam on normal, just to see how this pans out. I can do a Zangetsu and a Aurora playthrough after this one, because if I remember right, this game's not very long. So, yeah.
In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demon spill from the shadows.
Like, as I have to wonder what the devs are probably planning for their next game, if they're planning anything, though. Like the devs that Igarashi is heading. Because this game was like their magnum opus, so to speak, and it was well received. Albeit with some quirks. And I just feel like... do they have other games planned, potentially? I know they made a Curse of the Moon sequel, but I don't know what else they have planned, if they have anything planned. I don't know.
Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the Shardbinders, they were presumed to have...
Actually, should I just go ahead and... Nah. No, I want to do a Miriam playthrough to see how different the game feels compared to what it normally was, and then I'll do a Zangetsu and an Aurora playthrough. It's just... If they had a Dominique playthrough, then that would be... Then, I don't know. Having Aurora from Child of Light be a playable character, that feels so out of left field as like a playable character option. Zangetsu is a no-brainer, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's fucking bizarre.
And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new bloodstained ritual.
And he said the thing. He said the bloodstained word. Yeah, he said it.
Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
They did it, guys. They said the bloodstained word. It's a bloodstained ritual, possibly of the night even.
I think maybe I just ought to skip this.
Johannes.
It was Jebel's.
Yeah, basically like
I know how you feel.
it's Jeebles did.
What was that?
Yeah, Jeeble did his thingamabob and did his thing, and then they're like, we need to stop Jeeble Geeblebobule. All right, so yes, I know how this works. Let's try the shoes. I'm curious about the shoes.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is...
Oh my God, it's a Dojin monster. Conjure shard.
Was that a shot?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour...
I thought the procedure...
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantity.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help.
Thanks for giving me a choice in them. Just promise...
Oh no, the crew's gonna get eaten by monsters.
How do they get inside?
The demons from the...
Then they can...
I wonder. Yep. Damn it. Oh, wait, I need to wait for it to recharge. Yeah, you unlock special moves. I remember that much. Because I remember one move that I had was obscenely busted. Where it was like a katana move where it was back, forward, back. Or no. Forward, back, forward. And it was like the anime move of like... where you like shoot across the arena. It was the Zangetsu move, basically. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull that off reliably. I'm not a fighting game player. Yeah, there's no way. It's a Mort. It's Mort from Madagascar. Okay.
This device responds.
Yeah, and then the magic thing like that. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to what all the updates have brought to the table besides, you know, just new playable character and just generally seeing, like, how does this change? How different is the game? How different has the game gotten compared to what it was when it first released? That's really all I'm trying to figure out here. Because that's something that I want to at least do for a lot of my streams for some games, is like, what happened in the time from then to now? How different is the game in 2022 compared to how it was in 2019? That's kind of it, you know? Because I know Bloodstained got a lot of work done on it. I mean, again, it's evident in that because of how much stuff just was added. Like, not even just the crossover stuff, just a lot of stuff. Still love the save room, though. That's such a cool looking save room. Alright, we got body armor. Yeah, I'm trying, but it's like when it comes to actions like in Devil May Cry at the very, I don't know. Because I never really like, maybe if I used the control stick it wouldn't be so bad, but I don't know. It's like for certain button input actions, it's just really weird to pull off with a D-pad. I don't know. Might just be me. Hold on, okay. Yeah, it's much easier with a control stick, but I feel like more often than not, I'm going to be wanting to move around more than to just stand still and then it'd be like, hold on, guys, hold on, check out this super secret move I pulled off. So, I don't know. Got my preferences to what techniques I'd use. And new crystal. Part of me wonders about the randomizer mode, though, because I hear that's fun. I think that, although I do remember a big flaw that a lot of people found with it was, like, the soundbite stuff. If I remember correctly, with some of the spells that had fairly significant names, Miriam would, like, just shout the names, or have, like, grunts play repeatedly with no real breaks between them, and it's like, I don't know. As I said, I'm just looking at this game to see what has been updated, what could be still using a tad bit of fixes. And then I'll check out a lot of the extra content they added, like the Zangetsu mode and the Aurora mode. Again, the Aurora mode feels like the strangest addition ever, because it's like, who still remembers Child of Light? Like, I don't want to sound mean. I'm not trying to sound disingenuous when I say that, but it's like, let's face it, guys, how many people remember that game? Like, I think there was some buzz around it back in the day because it had, like, a unique, it had a fairly unique dialogue thing and a cool combat system, and you could fly, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think back to, like, why Child of Light? I'm just thinking, why Child of Light? What about that game had the team that made this game go like, yes, that's the thing that we want to do for this? I don't know. Just odd. Just very, very weird. Okay, got the full map. Cool. I remember there are hidden walls in this game, so prepare for the Mind Goblins to just make their ugly faces known. The Mind Goblins are always real. They will be real and they'll always be real. All right. Okay. I think I remember a specific technique with the short sword, but I don't remember what it was. It is stronger than what I've got, though, so let's go for that. Alright, and I think this one was the one that gave... Yeah. Okay, just 10G, cool. Is the tattered scarf any better? Yep. If there's no number that goes down, then it must mean it's better than what I have. There we go. Although we are also going to encounter my favorite enemy death sound in this part. Like it's gonna be fantastic. Really? That's not a hidden section? I could have swore there was a hidden wall here. There we go. Nothing new still. Ew, stinky. Still nothing. There it is. Safe ring. And then the safe ring is just... Oh. No thank you for that. No thank you on that one, please. And then the claymore. What was the move with the big swords that was like... Can't remember. No, I prefer my short sword. If I were ever to be caught in a duel, I would always usually go for something that gives me more mobility and speed rather than something that's hefty. There we are. Oh, sorry about that. Oh god, I peaked the mic. I am so sorry for everybody whose ears I just destroyed. I do not mean for that to happen. I just have dad sneezes. It just happens. Okay, so none there either. You never know when one will suddenly appear. God, I sneezed so hard my throat went hoarse. Why does this happen to me? Ah, that's right, guns. Bullets, when you run out of time, quit the bolt will be pushed much weaker. Infinite bullet. 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 I think I remember guns not... Well, I was gonna say, I don't remember guns being super impressive when I first played this game, but I guess maybe it's because I didn't end up using them a whole lot. I don't know. Alright, how's the map? There's one corner I'm missing. But, not a huge deal. Okay, oops. There we go. You know, actually, were the whips any good in this? I don't remember. I think I may give the whip a go. Again, if there was any update that I hoped would happen was that they could lessen the amount of times Miriam has, like, battle attack cries or something. Like, here's the thing. I don't mind the battle cry stuff. Or maybe it did get fixed. I don't know. It was just, I remember in the original game, she just had battle cry after battle cry being like, ha, 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 and I'm like, can you, like, simmer down on that, please? Alright, no hidden wall here. Okay, so they're roughly the same in terms of power. The sword is faster, though. Alright, let's save. Got a bunch of potions. Wasn't there a... Didn't I have, like, a wheel of some kind? Wasn't there a wheel or something that let me... That's the map button. Equipment. Because I remember you were given, like, some kind of quick wheel thing that you could change out your stuff with, but I don't remember what it... Resume game back. It has been so long since I last played this. I have no recollection. I think it's because I also didn't use that either, because it just didn't work for me very well. Garfield!
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jibo, tell me you didn't do this.
How does it not?
I was left without lasagna, Miriam. John was very unhospitable to me.
The alchemists did. What I intend to do is join me. You're the only one who understands.
What? I was the one that came to you broken.
Convinced I was monster.
Our power doesn't make us good. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored Master Jibo.
Yeah.
Miriam, you're here to kill me, aren't you? Along the way, you'll have no choice. If you
Yeah, you must absorb shards in order to beat me in the powerful lasagna, for I am Garfield, Master of Demon.
Jibo, wait!
Ooh, excuse me, had a crick in my neck. I think I remember also attempting a hard mode version of this fight, and I just was not winning because the damage output was too, like, strong on me. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. Okay, so the head is less defensive as the body. Good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and use another potion. I do remember also some side quests that I couldn't quite finish when I first played this. I think the cooking with the old lady was one. The one, I don't know, there were a lot of things I didn't quite finish in this game. Attacks foes of Enema, Vespar Tentacle. A flicker of the Gordon Ramsay I once knew. Oh, those frames were choppy. Ooh, those are some choppy frames. This is the PC version I'm playing, by the way. Did it,
all right.
the demons that Commissioner Gordon from Batman summoned, they overwhelmed the village.
Promise you'll be careful.
All right, I had a new shard. What was it? Yeah, this one. I'm okay with the splash for now. Ooh, that's crusty. That's a weird sound from this rat. Yeah, her. I was wondering if the third playable character would have been her, not Aurora. Just such a weird idea.
Thank Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am?
I'm sorry we couldn't get here soon.
So this is our... Yes, the church
Yeah,
sent
Dominique.
an exorcist. And we'll... And
Yeah, so she's just like, thank you for coming.
Yes,
We were
very well.
we were in dire straits. Not the JoJo characters before you came to save us.
But the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle. Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right. It is
It's
strange.
called being a protagonist, Dominique. You don't understand this. There are forces stronger than that of Shardbinders, of God. It's narrative themology.
Oh, do you decide?
Do you
what
decide?
then?
Oh, do you mean
I
tropes?
asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam. You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve. Thank you, Miriam.
I have to wonder what kind of outfit mods exist since this game's been released. Because I know there's like one, like, demon shard you get that,
Pardon me?
there's like one demon shard you can get that changes Miriam into a bunny outfit, because of course there's one. But I wonder what other outfits people have made.
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
Though you are quite ignorable, small child.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne,
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Come to village. Come to your side quest hub. I mean side quest hub. I mean village. I mean. All right. Oh, it's autoed. Okay.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Well, what the fuck do you expect to
She's
do?
trained in combat.
You are glasses people, so you are clearly nerds that do not know a single thing about sword swing.
We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
But we'll be here if you need.
Yeah, and
Let's
be
not
here if you
waste
need
any
us to dispense side quests.
I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
I know you're strong, but
I will.
I think another thing was that some of the things in the game annoyed me. One of them was easily when I would be working the shop when it's the girl running it, and it just having that message be played on repeat. I was like,
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply. I have made arrangements so you can
buy and sell your items
I will need
and
money in order. No, I understand. I can also buy shards. Wait, is trade indeed? Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain
shards are purified.
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that. I still recommend selling your all right. I think.
All right,
What are you looking to buy?
let's buy some potions.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Now, do I want any equipment? All right. I know there was one. I want to try and get like the box art sword that Miriam has. You know, like the one sword that she's got. That's like her box art one. But yeah, I remember it was this. The katana weapons had like this really busted move that they had. Don't remember what it was though. Alright, so I could get another accessory.
Is this right? Many thanks.
That works.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further. I invited the other survivors. They all have...
Yeah, invited other survivors, so that's where all the side quest shit's gonna happen.
What are you looking to sell? Is this... Thank you. Is the... Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, nothing new there. Miriam, like Dominique just goes like, Miriam, what the fuck? Why did you just shatter those lanterns? Those were our only light source, Miriam. We can't see anything now. I can't see a thing. Miriam.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend.
I'm a young person doing an old voice.
Hell like this one.
Oh, don't say...
Never you mind.
Miriam.
Where?
Okay, Susie. Yeah, I remember her food stuff was good for getting weapons and money and such. So I need rice balls. Don't know how to make those.
Ah, here she is. I have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for her.
I know, it's incredible.
So it's alchemy materials and making all this stuff.
What are we transmuting this time?
Prepare. Okay, I don't have any rice. What can I make right now? Let's make a rapier. Just cuz. Because I think the rapiers are actually faster compared to,
I'll go with this.
I think rapiers are faster compared to the short sword, potentially. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. Again, it has been like close to... No, easily over 3 years since I last played this game.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply. I'll do my best to inform you of what I... But when it comes...
Yeah, basically like...
Also, each shard... Try it when you...
I think...
Also, neither one of us has been... If you bring me the... With proper nutrition...
Yeah, make the eating food thing happen, yes? Let's save.
Hi, Miri. What are we transmuting this time?
Johannes, can you tell me more?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric.
More material investments. The alchemists
want to lose their wealth, so they warned again and again. But people don't change that easily.
You mean us?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay, Johannes. Now look at me. I'm a perfect protagonist icon.
It was awful. Those monsters.
Where are
Yeah, she's just basically got a murder boner for all monsters.
I want you to.
all right.
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help my heart. Here's what I've turned
Okay,
up
so
on the
it's
monsters.
kill Morts. Target an Iga. I have no idea what an Iga is.
Help Julie kill those.
Yeah, she's just basically got monster murder boner. And then there's the farmer guy out here.
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What we...
Oh, tell me, Miriam, because if you let...
Yeah, he's who I go to get stuff farmed.
Sure.
And I have rice seeds so I can get rice balls made for Susie. 2 birds, 1 stone. That's right. It was rapid pressing. That was the rapier one. Yeah, if you get in a good position, then you just do that. You're just jamming them.
Jab 'em. Oh yeah, you jab 'em.
Bullet capacity up, and then that's your transport stuff. Bird no like water. And I'm imagining it's got to be a bone mort. Yep, it has to be this one. Now, do they indefinitely respawn the morts from the bottom? No? Cool. Let's try heading back out this way. Nice. But yeah, I remember some graphical glitches in the game kind of being funny to see, but did interfere to some extent. I remember, I think the best glitch that I got in this game was one where I was just going through the motions of the game normally, and I think I was streaming still, and when I paused to check on equipment, or I think I got a new piece of equipment or something, and I paused to check on it, and then Miriam just had no head. Like she was just headless in the menu, and for some reason I was not able to exit out of the menu from that. So I imagine that might have gotten ironed out a bit. And I heard the game had some stability issues being able to run fully on PS4 when it released, but again, it's been 3 years since this came out, so I think I think possibly the game got a little bit of a fix-up as time went on. But yeah, I just felt like trying this out after all the updates went through and seeing how a normal playthrough of Miriam would go. And then I'll check out the Zangetsu and and then Aurora after. See how those pan out. And then there's a broken wall. I remember that much. I remember the broken wall there. Okay, 8-bit coin. I know I can transmute that into something, but I don't remember what. Okay. Now I can help that lady's... Now I can take the lady's murder boner down a little bit. She can experience post-murder clarity. Post Monster Slayer clarity.
Got any target? Here's what I... Good.
3 rings. Wonder why 3 specifically, but alright.
It's good to... What are we transmuting this time?
Base lard. Might need to equip that actually. It's better than my rapier. Dawn blade. Yeah. These are like special weapons that I can make with the 8-bit coin. The 8-bit coin.
Oh, about the castle. The castle itself, but the site,
Summon
so
castle summoned from hell, and you need to just be careful. And weird organisms exist and all that. All right, save. Now. I remember the daggers having a really weird fucking thing with upgrade or a weird technique. I just don't remember what it was.
Hello? What are you looking to buy?
I mean, I could just go ahead and... I don't know when the guy will... I don't know when that guy will have the rice ready. Let's...
Thank you.
Let's go see if he's done. If he's not, then I'll just go into the castle.
Look how far the
Yep, okay, he's not done yet. But yeah, the katana move that I'm talking about would, like, have you zip across the screen and damage anything that was within your range that you did the move in. So I remember using that a lot because of just how useful it was. Like, it just was like, it did so good for ground travel and killed enemies along the way. It was a good experience blender. Shockwave that travels across the ground. I kind of want that one, actually. There we go. Is there something here? Oh, thought there was a book. Surprise gift. Yeah! It was like, you threw the dagger. Yeah! Did that get rid of it? No, it didn't. It was just a big, long, like, throw. Alright. Well, in that case, let's head into the castle now. But yeah, I really do like Metroidvanias a lot, so when this released, I obviously had to go ahead and take notice of it. Because it's just really good. It's a good Metroidvania. And I just have to wonder what how it has improved since its initial release. See if the stability helped. Oh yeah, then they had Kickstarter backer portraits. Boy, they must have had a lot of... Like, I think there was even a special move that had you surrounded by various portraits of people. Or their OCs, I think. And then people's cats were made into enemies and dogs. I don't know. It was funny. It was quite funny. There we go. And I think certain chests in this game also respawned items that you got. I could be wrong. Alright, what's this one? Yeah, thousand blossoms. Those were the rapier moves. And the thing is that you could be able to unlock those moves, like, on your own without needing the journals. So that's usually nice. Because then it's just like, oh, cool, now I don't have to search. If I just, like, I could literally just button mash and see if anything comes up. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything here. But yeah, see what I mean? Like, certain portraits even had people's pets in there. Wow, I missed both. There we go. That just straight up looks like Tobin from Fire Emblem Echoes. That just looks straight up like Tobin. Like, full on. Okay. Now. Yeah, that's too awkward to try and pull off. Not as effective as just, oh, I don't know, that or that. $500G. What's over here? Also doing chromatic homunculus. Yeah, just world building stuff, which is appreciated, but I'm more here to figure out the changes in stuff in the castle and the gameplay. Heal up a little bit. Oh, this guy! This guy's my favorite death sound effect in the game. My absolute favorite. Absolute. It's the best. He sounds so silly when he does it. What's in this? I have no idea what those were. Spin towards your and transfer momentum to your blade. I don't remember what that one was. It has been a long time, so my memory of everything is pretty hazy. Oh yeah, this dude. This is like kind of antagonist, kind of not. Old person jump scare.
It can't be. Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
I'm gonna drink a little water, excuse me.
You have a lot to explain for.
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to...
Enough, child.
What are you talking...
If you don't already know,
My-
then let us keep it that way.
My explicit magazines, Miriam. Garfield stole them. my explicit magazines. Kibblebites stole them.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer...
All that matters is that I am.
Book? The Liber Logaia?
Make no mistake.
Yes, that's the code word. Now please don't spout it.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years...
I don't have time to argue. You know
Full well my powers exceed you, and I suddenly vanish.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaia?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal...
So the general thing is just like, oh, wealthy backers didn't want to back the alchemy stuff anymore. And the alchemy was like, we're going to force a disaster on in order to get our funding back. Which doesn't turn out well.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaia.
He said Cheeple had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in.
Let's just hope he doesn't...
Trying to think of other funny genie. Let's just hope G-Man from Half-Life doesn't open that book.
He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Good point.
Which is a really difficult task. I tried throwing a stone at 2 birds to make sure I could get a double kill, but all I did was just end up breaking a nest. And then I got some kind of strange bird phenomenon. All of them kept attacking me. I wear glasses so they don't claw out my eyes, Miriam.
Monique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Yes, yes, go back, male wife. It's kind of what he is. Okay, that's locked. Yeah, that one's pretty busted. Okay. Porker. Oh no! Oh no, I just got killed by fire. I don't know, some of the death noises in this game are really funny to me. Nothing's ever gonna beat ooh, but some do come close. Toad. I guess the major benefit from the whip is that, yeah, attacks the ground about as well as that can be. There we go. Summon Plume Perma. I can summon the Pig. Ooh. Okay, can't do anything there because it's a boss fight thing I need to do. Okay, yeah, I can't go through there. All right, well that's the end of that. There we go.
The whip is good for ground enemies. I will say that. It's pretty handy. Okay. I just love that that big enemy just goes down in such a big way after just being hit with like 2 air currents and a whip. Okay, so there's one direction I didn't go. I also have to check for breakable ceilings because they might have gotten clever with that too. If again, I explored like 99% of the map, so I was close. There were just some bits I don't think I got to fully. But you know, it is what it is. And just go ahead and hop over. I'm trying to remember the exact direction I'm supposed to be heading through. There we are. I'm trying to remember. I know there was something with the whips. I just don't know what the move was. I'll probably run across it at some point. Okay, and I can't head over there. Go, be gone, furry. And I can't go up there. Actually, wait, I think I meant to go back to the village, because it's like, hey, we found Alfred. Come and see this thing. Yeah, and that is essentially just like place a thing on the ground and it'll wiggle about and hurt the enemies.
Fancy it?
Why?
The rub, of course, is that. A shame you don't have.
A shame you don't have a massive hand, though. Like that JoJo stand everyone seems to be referencing.
Actually, wait. If I remember right, yeah, you can JoJo pose. I forgot about that. It was one and then BAM! Now, I don't... Did they add any more, or was it just the two? Okay, it was just the two. But yeah, I remembered you could JoJo pose in this game. Like, that in particular was a pretty big revelatory thing for me when I first played this back in the day. Alright, Heretical Grinder. Extend shaft. Extend shaft and proceed to grind. Good to know. Ow. How am I nearly dying like this? Ooh, Morgenstern. Yeah, it's just a mace. You know, just a mace. Yeah, I don't remember what the moves were at all. Like, there were some that I remembered, like the quarter circle one, and the one I used a whole lot with the katanas, but I don't remember much else. Once it passed since I wandered into the blah, 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 blah. No broken wall there. I remember this being cool looking when I went through it. At least we're getting a ton of resources. That's usually a plus. Okay, that's to the old area. I'm trying to remember, was there a hidden wall in one of those spots? I seem to be remembering... No, there isn't. Okay, just making sure. Again, memory's a bit finicky about this game and the hidden wall stuff. Ow, my knee. I used to be a Metroidvania protagonist like you, but then I took arrow in knee. God, that's an old me. Like, God, I remember when that shit was everywhere. That Skyrim arrow in knee thing, and it just... Like, it's... Like, now when people joke on Skyrim, it's just on the multiple versions that exist. Ow. I did not know you can make them fall like that. Did he die from fall damage, or did he despawn? Huh. Really? No hidden... Okay, no hidden wall there. Interesting. Melting Skull, which sounds like a Cannibal Corpse album that has yet to exist. All right. I guess the benefit that I remember from again, what made that katana move so liked by me was just the fact that you could zip across the ground with no issue and then just attack everything on sight. I may end up grabbing a katana just for that purpose. Like, I understand that sounds... It's such a weeby move, but it was so useful when I played this game. So useful. All right, now. Gotta head back over this way since we did a full loop. Easy. Yeah, just... I didn't realize apparently that was a thing where I could just let him fall like that. So it seems like they did alter it, but still, it's funny, I think. Oh, yeah! That was the spear one where you could just have it spin in a circle a bunch, where you could, like, meat spin, but with a spear. Another trailer I'm pretty interested in, Atomic Heart. I haven't heard of that. Wait. Is that farming sim where it's, like, post-apocalyptic? Because I think that's out already. Unless it's in early access.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help kill
It's not? Okay.
Here's what I've turned up on the
Well, good to see you, Combo. I'm just going through a Russian Bioshock.
Help my cousin kill those.
Russian Bioshock?
Help kill those.
Interesting. Alright.
I can buy back. What are you looking to buy?
Let's buy some fucking potions, because we...
Is this right? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Need to make rice ball. Is man done making rice?
I finished.
I finished the harvest. Yeah, I finished the harvest, man. You like me harvest? Can I get you ciggy after this, my
Good
dude?
to see you. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. Great.
Let's go with another. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Or,
Alfred was
I had a relatively stressful first week of school, because, how do I put this? I had some troubles getting my textbook stuff arranged, and in a lot of ways I still am. And I'm just trying to not have a bad time about this. I'm thankful at least that my classes didn't require any textbook assignment stuff done in the first week. It's just I was so annoyed with how just so here's what was going on. I was trying to get my my shit done with the
Stop back.
I was trying to get my shit done with the textbook stuff on my own before I went in, and for some reason it was not accepting my card when I was trying to do rentals. So I was like, well, what the fuck what am I doing wrong? And then I learned that recently, and then I learned, like, oh, how they do it is that they take your card's information as collateral in the event that you take your rented book back after the semester's over, and it's like, oh, you know, you take you do all these things, and then you get all that done, but then you bring the book back, and what if it's too damaged, or if it's late, or something? And I was like, okay, that's fair. And I'm gonna try and be careful with the books, but you never know what happens. I don't mind paying extra if they, like, if a page gets torn out or something. For some reason, my card was not being accepted as possible collateral. I guess because it was a debit card. So I was trying to get this sorted out, and it just was not wanting to work with me, and I was getting really frustrated at that. And in the end, I managed to get 3 out of the 4 textbooks I need for this semester gotten, and the one textbook that I couldn't get is for a class that doesn't start till next Monday, so I'm fine. I was just having a moment of being like, God damn it, this is why college can be so goddamn annoying. You know, this is why college can be such a fucking pain in the ass to go through. Because you just go through all of it. Like, you're going through all of this stuff and spending so much time and money trying to get things arranged. But, you know, I'm fine now, and I'm hoping at the very least the semester can go well. I'm just feeling fed up about college stuff, because I've been going through this for like so many years, and it's just I don't know. Like, I don't feel fulfilled going to college anymore. I don't feel excitement. I just feel like, all right, might as well get this last bit over with before I can finally get into the workforce for reals this time. Because just talked to a friend about going into university recently. Well, I mean, depends on if you feel like taking on as much debt as you please. Like, I hate to be the one that says that, but it's a fact. It's a fact we have to live with. I don't know. I just remember going through all of that, and then what sucks is that I was planning on only being done after I got my digital marketing certificate. And then I was talking with my folks about, like, oh, go to this Wichita-based esports company to work for. Then it'll be fine, and I'll be, like, closer to Texas. I'll still be in the north, so I will be around the cold. No, he was already in, thinking about calling them every Friday to see how they're doing. Okay. Yeah, because university can be stressful. But, in my case, I was planning on wanting to apply and send my email and everything, but then COVID hit around that time, so I probably wouldn't have been able to travel anyway. And it turned out that I already had some possible semesters left to do for free under my dad's, like, remission thing. So I was like, okay, I'll just do something with that. And then it was the coding thing that went out with that, and then that didn't work out. And now I'm doing the English Associates thing. Basically, I've gone through so many fucking hop sketches with my college stuff. And I really wish I didn't, in retrospect, because I do feel like I've wasted a lot of time and money because of how indecisive I am. And this is why this is why I advocate for the idea of, like, don't go into college and take classes just to take classes to see what you like, because you'll end up like me, where you're 25 and you're still not sure what you want to do, and here you are, just like hundreds of dollars spent, and you're still not even sure 100% on most things. So yeah. It is what it is. I'm feeling a bit sour about college because of just how much time I've spent in it now.
I knew what you are. That ghastly...
Hello, David Hayter.
You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make of you?
I am an attendant. I'm an attendee to Anime Expo. Check out my cool cosplay.
I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, that like the grunts are nice and they're well acted, but it's just like I just wish they didn't do them so frequently. Ow. Ow. Ah, shit, I'm almost dead. I have no healing. Well, that's it. There's the first game over. Yeah, Zangetsu's tough. He's a toughie. You can never have too many rings. That is true. Maybe I'd actually equip one of these extra things. Defense. Let's go with the regular ring. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that'll work. Let's save so I don't forget to do this again. You know, I wish I could take the map and UI stuff off when loading screens like that so I could take a screenshot, because that's such a cool image to see. And you know what? I'm actually shocked I haven't seen as many Bloodstained cosplays as I don't know, I guess maybe because it's an indie game, but I feel like Miriam would have been a dead ringer for a ton of cosplay when it came out. Or even Zangetsu. Like, I have no idea what he's saying, but I think I might equip a different weapon just so I can get more damage in on him. Holy shit, he's hard. Why wouldn't it let me? Okay, that was bullshit because I couldn't go past him. Like, I couldn't hop over him for some reason. That was weird. Vine boom every time you get hit. Oh, God. It's like the vine boom for every... I don't know. There was one vine boom meme thing that I heard that I thought was really funny, but I don't remember what it was. Morgenstern's the only thing that's comparable that's faster, so let's go with that. Ah, goddamn. Wrong thing. Right thing. That was a bad move. Why did I do that again? Why? God damn it. There we go. Doria! Yeah.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu.
Here we go.
How many times
So-
do I have to tell you?
Because so far all I've heard from David Hayter is just Snake and this guy. You'd think somebody as ubiquitously famous as Solid Snake that he'd get cast more as other things, but I think it might be the Spock effect, or the Leonard Nimoy effect, as I've called it.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Don't you see? She's perfectly marketable. She can be turned into figures of plushie. You know, with all the indie game figures that were announced at Anime Expo this year, I am surprised. Actually, wait, are there figures of Miriam? Hold on, I have to check that. Because I remember during Anime Expo that a shit ton of indie games were made into indie game characters were made into figures. Miriam, Bloodstained figure. Was there ever an official figure? Miriam statue, bust action figure. There's Etsy art. I don't. Yeah, that's so fucking weird to me. You'd think that Igarashi would be like, yes, allow a figure made because, you know, it's a cute girl character. People love cute girl characters, and she's a cute girl character in Igavania, and there's already figures out there of Alucard and other Castlevania characters. So what's stopping Miriam? That's so. I just feel like that's a merch opportunity that is 100% not being utilized. I'm a marketing student, so this is usually what comes to mind. Like, you have an idea, and it's just like, wow, that would sell like hotcakes. Why isn't that done yet?
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
Because I know Jill from Cyberpunk, or Valhalla, the Cyberpunk bartending game, that she's getting a Nendoroid, which is the most out of left field one I think I saw in that string of announcements. Omori's getting one. Zagreus is getting a full-on figure, not just an Endoroid. Man, just... I'm so... Because, hold on.
Eye look is weak. Look closer.
Look closer upon my visage, Zangetsu. Does that not make the Doki Doki go oki oki? Doki 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 Doki.
With her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If
Like,
you
come on,
want
look at
to
Miriam. How is there not a...
then
Like,
stay
no,
out of my
no
sight.
pop-up parade figure made of her. At all. Like, I looked it up and there was nothing.
Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
Missed opportunity.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
Even though you went game over twice.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam.
Nothing can sway that trust.
It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east. In the tumult of a decade ago, perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then.
Or maybe it's because I was a mid-roll boss fight. Did you ever think of that, Shardbinder?
I imagine Zangetsu would be terrible at insults and he'd just be like,
Shardbinder. More like Sharkbinder.
it's just so... I mean, I guess it's good for David Hayter to have gotten the work that he got. It's just... I don't know, this feels like such a different role from his Snake voice, but it's clearly his Snake voice, just not as Snake-like. I don't know. I have no real way of telling that. I'm not a voice actor. Look upon me, Zangetsu, for I am the sexy nun character.
Sexy nuns. I never saw much of the appeal.
Grab that. Hey, oh god, it's this guy.
Oi, wait a minute. Are you human?
What does it look like?
I'm not sure. Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Don't you know what a tattoo is? I mean, they're not tattoos, but couldn't you presume as... Actually, no, wait. Tattoos would have existed in medieval times. They just wouldn't have existed in those vibrant colors. Yeah.
Yes, but these are all the rage in Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow. Spain. The name's Benjamin.
Wow, Paris. I've never been to Portugal. Wow, Barcelona. I've never been to Poland. Wow, St. Petersburg. I've never been to South Africa. Wow, Washington, D.C. I've never been to Scotland.
I'm Miriam. Benjamin, you shouldn't be here.
I'm reminded of that Looney Tunes bit where it's Lola Bunny and Bugs standing near the Eiffel Tower and she just says, like, so just quietly she goes, Stonehenge.
I know. But I'm so scared I can't even stand up. Damn. I just want to go home.
I shot my britches and I'm hearing the squelching in my boots.
I have like one waystone.
This you help me escape.
Yes. Picture your house, and don't let go of that thought.
All right, I'll try it.
I think it worked.
Hooray, 1,000 gold. Alright. Did I get any new shards from all those? No? Okay, I have the flame cannon one, but I want to try the true arrow. Actually, no. Summon pig. Maybe the pig would have helped me in that fight. That is a lot of damage. Apparently, from what I've heard, the pig is actually really busted in terms of power. 11th hour. Physical... Deflect physical attacks. Okay. Ooh! Really? That's not breakable? Huh. Okay. Can't do anything there. There we go. Ooh. Always my favorite. Always my favorite. I might have that. You know what? Someday I may make that into a soundbite for like stream stuff. Like I may make that a thing I use for streams. I think that'd be really funny. Also, there was a move with the thorn whip, with some of the whips. Oh. Ooh, it's just like I just have to wonder what the person, what the people in the recording booth were or something were thinking with some of this. It's like, yes, okay, so you're going to do the death rattle of this knight that wields essentially a big serrated blade that spins, and you're supposed to give them this intimidating death howl whenever you're killed. Like, and the director's like, all right, give me your best death howl for this intimidating knight character. And the guy goes, eee, ooh. And the director just looks at everybody in the room and goes, I think we found it. Kind of like that revelatory thing that, I think it was Miyazaki. It was recording studio footage that was recently shown of the recording, of the Japanese recording for Princess Mononoke. And it was the VA who played the wolf, the big wolf spirit person, and they did a laugh that was so on point that the directors was like, yes. So I wonder how on point that was compared to everything. Okay, we want you to sound like you're taking the maddest shit. I don't know, man. Even taking a mad shit wouldn't have you sounding like that. Remember you be... Yep, there it goes. I'm cursed. Oh, I hate these things. Just please stop. Yeah, those things suck. Fucking cut your health in half. There we go. Okay. Problem is, I have no method to heal right now because Zangetsu drained me of all my potions. Like, it's just... Sometimes you hear a take that is really interesting to listen to because of how hilarious it may be. Where it's just like, how did you think that one was... Like, not to diss you or anything for it. It's just... Why that one? What about that one was the one that was the ticket? I don't know. It's just funny. A sword that uses... I don't think I ever used this one. Well, that's changing. That's super fast. I like it. Oh yeah. You know what I talked about earlier when it came to Kickstarter backers having their pets as enemies? There you go. Oh god, Riga Storaima. Yeah, that one in particular was a notorious one of like, oh my god, can Miriam please stop shouting the attack names every like 5 seconds, please? Like, we get like having the occasional spell be like running. I don't have enough health to do this. Don't have enough health to do that either. God damn it. There we go. Remember, this is where I encounter Todd. Okay, teleporting back to village. Because I'm in desperate need of health and some other stuff. But yeah, look, see, I can attack while moving too, so that's a plus. I didn't happen to kill...
Got it. Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good.
Alright. Save. Yeah, so combo, and for those that missed, what I'm doing here is essentially making myself, or not making myself, I'm trying out the game from, I'm trying out the game, after it's gone through a whole slew of updates and such to, you know, get it to... The game's gone through a number of updates since I last played it, like over 3 years ago. So I was wondering, like, well, how is the game now? Because I liked it back when back in 2019, but there were some issues that I had. Like, there were some pretty not so nice things that happened occasionally, like, you know, the one time where I put on the menu and Miriam had no head, and some other things, and like some stability issues, but, you know, they probably dulled those out, and they did. They fixed them up for the most part, from what I've heard. But then they did a bunch of crossover stuff, and after I do this playthrough, I'm going to do some of those extra content things just to give it a try. In particular, the Zangetsu and Aurora from Child of Light update ones. Because I'm going to harp on this because it's just such a bizarre turn. Yeah, for some reason, one of the updated things they did...
I'll go with this.
One of the updated things they had was having the main character of that game, Child of Light, be playable. And it's so weird to me. I don't understand.
How was it you figured out a way to stop the...
I don't understand, like, what is what made them decide on that game? Because Combo, do you remember Child of Light? It was that JRPG style game made a while back where it was like you played as a young sleeping beauty and she's like trapped in a nightmare realm and you could fly and she had like long red hair. You remember that? Okay. I don't remember what year that game came out in. Actually, let me check. But I just feel like of all of the games they could have chosen, I don't understand Child of Light. Because is it the fairy tale stuff? Is it did Igarashi really like Child of Light when he played it? I have no clue. Child of Light release here. 2014. It's so... I just don't understand. I don't... Of all the games they could have chosen to cross over with, or even bring games, or even bring a character in to be playable, I don't understand why that one. I don't understand why her. Like if they wanted to keep it Metroidvania, they could, like, if they wanted to do a full cool trade-off thing, they could have had the Penitent one from Blasphemous, but maybe his design might have been a little too complicated. Or, but I don't know. My point is, I just am so puzzled with Aurora from Child of Light being the third playable character. I would have thought it'd be Dominique.
I hate to say it, but I borrowed a bit from Alfred's
So
research.
strange. It's just so strange.
He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempts only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same...
I'm gonna drink a little water.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
But yeah, now Miriam's got a cowboy hat on. I want to be a cowboy, baby. Is this epee not a part of the... That's weird. Hey, Susie, you got another craving?
Is there anything? Yes, I'll help.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw!
I suppose.
Pizza. That's what she wanted.
I found a carriage that will take me across the courtyard bridge.
What a coincidence. A message arrow just arrived from Zangetsu. In the Temple of Rainbow Glass, seek the demon carrying a stone statue in tribute.
That's not a haiku.
Perhaps that demon's shard is just the power you need.
Does Zangetsu have Herculean strength? How did he manage to cross the bridge?
By the power of Weeaboo.
He drew a little sketch here at the bottom of a burly man leaping a great chasm.
Watch it be like super hyper detailed.
Oh, come on.
Is there anything else you need? What are you looking to buy?
Alright, I have 2 of those, so I think I'm okay. But yeah, I need to make a pizza for Susie. There has to be some special move with the epee.
Are you eating? So, what would it be?
Alright, how do I make a pizza? Pizza dough and cheese, and then for the pizza dough, I have to have... pie dough, pizza dough. I need flour. And then for flour, I need grain.
Tell me, what exactly is the Liebe
She didn't pop the cap on her head and do the Michael Jackson dance. No, that's fedoras, not cowboy hats.
A book written by an alchemist named John Dee.
John D. what? John D's
It is
nuts.
said to be the language of angels. The book has the power to summon good spirits.
But demons are not good spirits.
Power is power.
Depending on certain dojin tags, they would beg to differ.
I suppose that makes sense. You researchers come up with some wild ideas.
Like, seriously, toilets that open up as soon as you enter the bathroom, that's certainly a weird invention.
It
All right, let's go. Oh, I don't have any grain.
Can you
Have some corn. Get some Nebraska up in here. Get Midwest America up in this bitch. Oh,
I
hello.
suppose you have a point, but
We're done talking. I must go.
we're not done talking. And there he goes. Sorry you had to see that.
He really doesn't like me, does he?
Oh, he's just stubborn. Can I help you with something?
All right. So yeah, Susie wants
I
a
have some-
Susie wants a
What are you
pizza.
looking to buy?
I could just buy flour.
Is this then we have a deal? Thank you.
Because I remember those glasses, I think, being good. Susie gives good accessories and weapons and such for food. It's just getting the ingredients is a pain in the ass.
I'll go with this. Great.
Okay, so then what's left for a pizza? I need cheese, 2 cheese. And then for cheese, I need milk and rennet. Propane accessories. Yeah, yes, propane. Yeah.
I'll tell you, Miriam, all these demons, they're harshing my vibe on everything, but if you get me some propane accessories, I'll be... If you make sure to feed me and my son, I can give you some good propane accessories.
Yes, she's risked much to help us, despite her position in the church. For example, she arranged for the galleon that took us here, and she gave us use of one of her homes. That was where you first woke up.
Why would she be so kind?
I don't know, but she seems interested in alchemy. She even helped me develop the rite that stopped the crystal from overtaking you. As far as I'm concerned, she took us in after the guild's we owe her.
Dominique's the coolest, poggiest person. She is absolutely poggers and should totally be trusted. As I said, I've played this game before. I played it shortly after its release. I know the twist. Yeah. Bobby would kick ass.
The Shardbinders are not to be trifled with. They are only going to cause our destruction.
That's my purse! I don't know you! That's probably one of my favorite Bobby sound bites that ever appears whenever somebody references King of the Hill. Alright, now that I actually have health, I can do stuff now. How's the dance mask? There. Raises int, but low on the mind. I have no idea what the mind does. Hello, Frost Walrus. First time watching. I don't know much of this game, so it's cool to watch. I'm playing, learning myself. Yeah, glad you stopped by. So this game is fun. The thing that I could say is that there are some things that can be a bit confusing.
A demon!
But then there are some fun things, like this.
I'm a good killer, Barber.
Butchers and cutthroats all say as much.
I'm not a cutthroat. I've never cut anyone. Well, I have, but these scissors. They've cursed me to become a demon.
Then why not cast them aside?
Cast them aside? If I could take them off, I wouldn't be cursed. Duh. The name's Todd. And the only way my curse will be lifted is if I barber my way through 666 different hairstyles.
You know what? Why isn't that an anime? Why isn't that a TV show idea? Like, it'd be like Odd Taxi, but with Barber instead of a taxi driver. I haven't seen Odd Taxi still, but, you know. Making fades. Yeah. I can give you the best fade fit ever. But yes, welcome, Frost Walrus. I'm Will. This is stream, and I just kind of do variety stuff. So, welcome.
Why not just make the hairstyles up then? Lop a little off here or there.
Ah, there's a penalty for sloppy lopping. If I don't give my patrons good haircuts, the scissors kill them dead.
You have the worst curse ever.
It kind of does. That kind of is a terrible... Still, that would be a cool idea for a show, though. Oh, this guy, I saw him some hours ago. I don't know what he wants, though. You just gotta keep making hairstyles happen with him, I guess. I don't know. I never completed his thing, and frankly, I don't think it's possible. But all I know is that he's just here to give you customization over Miriam.
Yes, quite literally, yes. Please, can you help me find information about hairstyles? I'll cut you for free.
That is not an enticing offer.
Miriam, what are you talking about? Free haircuts is the best deal you could ever get. Like, I don't know what your hair deal is like, but for some of us, when our hair grows out, we essentially just have a big insulator that makes us sweat more. Or in my case, it acts as an insulator, and it makes me look like one of the Beatles. And I don't really appreciate either, because the 70s were many years ago, and I don't want to be the revival movement.
No, not cut you, cut it. Wait, what are you even worried about? You look like you could rip me into 100 pieces.
I really could. All right, you have a deal.
But yeah, I have played this game before, so I know most of the deal here.
Shall I take a little?
I never did the hairstyles yet, so this guy does your hair. I thought I had to bring him back something. No. You literally just sit in front of him, and you get a big catalog of hairstyles. Well, you start small, but you grow more as you get more hairstyles as you go on. You can change the hair color. You can change the costume color in case you're like, yeah, I'm interested in, I like the blue and black, but maybe I want to go more like, maybe I want to go more yellow to match the cowboy hat, you know? You know what? That actually looks pretty good. I actually think that looks really good. You can even change Miriam's skin color. So if you wanted, you could, if say you were a Mass Effect fan, you can make her into an Asari if you really wanted. And then you can change her eye color too if you wanted to do that. So I'm just gonna go with, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice whenever you're given a customization option, because as far as I know, that's actually pretty rare when it comes to it's pretty rare when it comes to video game or Metroidvanias. I'm gonna give her some purple tips to match her kind of match her tattoos. There we go. Oh man, Mass Effect 4 will be huge. EA better not fuck it up. Okay, so the big flaw with the they don't do that with Skate. Yeah, well, we know EA. They tend to be more miss than hit, but we'll see. So the only flaw that I would see, the only flaw that happens, I guess, with the hair is that the physics for the cloth and hair stuff gets really weird and wild. So I'm moving back and forth with Miriam, and her hair is whipping hair back and forth. See what I mean? So I tend to prefer the shorter hairstyles because it looks less silly with her hair not bounding around like a paint shaker or something. All right. What have we got here? Okay, no. I already know most of the backstory of everything, so it's just like, if it's not secret lore, then I'm not gonna care. All right, what's that I just got? Rose ring? A ring that increases the amount of magic restored by mana roses. That's actually really good. I actually want that a lot. But yeah, I know, like I talk about Mass Effect, but I actually have not played the games myself. I just know a lot about them because how do I say this? You know, whenever something gains extreme notoriety for something, you tend to know about it through cultural osmosis more than actually playing the game. Kind of like the Star Wars movies, or like some of the big twists in video games. It's, for me, the Mass Effect 3 bad ending thing is like that, and I was intrigued enough, but didn't really feel like playing through all the games, so I went ahead and just watched a video essay about the series. We need a side quest where we find the Mass Effect where we find the motherfucker putting chicken in walls. Oh my god. You know what, dude? You know what, Combo? I actually am... I'm surprised we haven't even seen anybody talk about that kind of thing yet for a side quest or even a gag character. Huh. Maybe some indie dev will think about it. I'm not that indie dev. I'm not even a dev. Played Mass Effect 1 and 2, but I purposefully didn't play the end of 3. I think I remember borrowing the Mass Effect trilogy on PS3 from a neighbor and kind of not getting it. And just kind of being like, okay. And I went up to... I think I got up to where you could kill or release the Rachni Queen. And then I just kind of lost interest. Sounds like my dog Ricky whenever he needs to be let inside. Just like a slightly gravelier version. Is this the... Well, I got the shard anyway, so that's good. Familiar shard. Yeah. Bloodbringer. Cool. Hello. Regarding this game, so I'm at the part where I stumbled onto Jeeble. I killed him and they said game over. Yes. So I just restarted the game with my last save and have been trying to open more of the map. That's part of what you should be doing. The other part involves a bit of exploration on... Well, it involves a bit of exploration, and I think it involves something with... I know it involves something with Zangetsu, but I don't remember what exactly. Like, I know it involves Zangetsu and I think Alfred, but I don't remember. Again, it has been easily over 3 years since I last played this game, so my memory is hazy. Hazy with a capital British H. So, forgive me for not exactly having the, best memory of it all. Man, this Smash Brothers spin-off got weird. Uh-oh. Ow. There we go. Okay, is that already auto-equipped? Yes, it is. Really? There's... there we are. Figured there'd be something. Silver Knight familiar. I'm gonna stick with the Bloodbringer for now, because... Doesn't it, like... More powerful familiar, summon fourth Bloodbringer. Wasn't there something else with it? Like, if I have it out and it gets stronger after a certain amount of time, something cool happens? I don't remember. It has been so long. So long. Alright, well, I did that. Oh man, the nearest warp point's way too far. And the health. Oh, the health boosts. Yes, they fill up my health. Thank God. Thank you. Unicorn necklace. Increase poison and light damage. Sure. Let's go with that. That sounds like a good deal. But yeah, I don't remember exactly what... I think it's something, and I believe it's something involved with Zangetsu. Again, my memory of it is my memory of the game is fairly hazy, save for like some general things and me getting and me using a lot of specific techniques from weapons. I just don't remember what. I just don't remember what they are. I just don't remember what the requirement for the best ending was. What was it? It wasn't anything like super arbitrary or anything. It's like if you explore it enough, then you'd be able to find it. I just don't remember what it was. Oh god, I'm gonna be thinking about this forever. Because if I want to get the best ending, then I'm gonna have to do it too. So I might need to look it up on a guide or something. Which, you know, there's no shame in, because the game's freshly... The game's been out for over 3 years now, so I imagine there's no shame in looking up a guide. Cat. That can go away. Alright. Well, now that I've gotten that, maybe I could do some... with the potential to grow stronger. So I do have it. Oh. Oh, so it's a familiar and a weapon. Oh. So far this game is awesome. Just finished playing the Record of Lodoss War, which is like Castlevania PS1 style. Yeah, except you get to play as a cute anime elf. Which, frankly, what more could you ask for? You couldn't ask for much after that. I like the crafting and styles as well. It gives away more to the game. Yeah. I played Record of Lodoss War as well, the Deedlit and the Wonder Labyrinth game. That game, it's a goodie. I certainly hope those devs make more of those types, because that is great. And I think there was also like a Toho spin-off that was made as a Metroidvania, but I don't remember what it was called. It recently released, and I know that much because a streamer I watch played it. I just wish I knew the name.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help Sean kill those. Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help kill. God. Here's what I've turned. Help kill. God. Here's what I. Help kill.
I might just buy some milk from Dominique.
I have some. What are you looking to buy?
You know what? I'm gonna buy some waystones.
Is this many thanks? Is this many thanks?
Sell some shards. I've got like sell 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Yeah. If I just at least have 1 of each of those things, then it's all good.
What are we transmuting this time?
Cheese, pizza. Need 2. Wait, 4 pizza doughs. 4? Why do I need 4 Wait, when do you need 4 pizza doughs to make a fucking pizza? You'd think just... Wait, you'd think just having 1 would... What?
What?
Why do you need 4 pizza doughs to make your... Are you serving this old lady 4 large pizzas? She's gonna have fucking... She's gonna have stomach problems for the rest of her life.
Did you see the Eastern man in the red armor?
You mean Zangetsu?
Yeah, Zangetsu, he thinks shard binders are awful, and he says that their dumpies are nowhere near as fat as his.
Oh, then I'd better keep...
That you should.
Are you... What are we transmuting this time?
Alright, can I craft anything good? 8-bit coin stuff. Spare. You know what? Which one was it? Which weapons had it? I'm gonna craft and equip that. I'm gonna see if this one was one of the ones. Is it? I like the crafting and styles as well. It gives way more to the game. Yeah, it definitely gives you a lot of customization options.
It's good to see. What are we transmuting this
It
time?
wasn't that. So it's not this kind of weapon, because I guess I was wrong.
Come back.
There was a specific kind that... Okay, I was wrong, but I'll keep it on anyway because the damage is good. Actually, Bloodbringer's stronger. Wait, it won't let me equip it? Weird. Alright. Well, is he done with harvest? Yes, he is. That is some finished-looking corn. I've lived in the Midwest long enough to know what ready-to-harvest corn looks like. Alright, so now I can move those statues. Yeah, I think that's Miriam's signature sword. So, yeah, I'll have to do stuff there. I'll have to get that sword leveled up a bit. I think it... Wait, is it by upgrade that you get it? Do you have multiple chats going in? Multiple chats? No. I mean, so far, you're the only chatter, as far as I see. Like, Combo...
Hi, Miriam.
Combo went out to do a thing, but Combo's busy with something, so... I don't really have many...
I'll go with this.
Oh!
You often bring up your promise to Jeeble, but only vaguely, never in detail. Yes. Are you ever going to tell me the whole story?
I don't know. I promised I would be the John to his Garfield, whatever that meant.
Well, back then, the experiments left me feeling stripped.
My bad, I meant it sounds like you were talking to Discord or YouTube, but it's all good. I do the exact same thing. Well, I kind of do talk to YouTube in a sense, because I post my VODs on YouTube. It was something I started doing this year because I realized, hey, if I plan, like, in the event that if my audience does grow because this Twitch thing has gone a bit more than I expected, like, when I first started streaming about 4-ish years ago, I had no prospects thinking that I would actually make it as close as I am to being even affiliate status, but the fact that I am made me go under the realization of, oh, maybe I should archive my streams so that people can watch my old stuff if they want, or people on YouTube can find me through YouTube and check out my streams live, because, you know, that's a thing that happens. Sometimes you just see a stream of like, hey, here's a guy going through Yakuza 3 and seeing the first revelation you get, and he's pissing himself laughing. This is the vibe, or something. I don't know what people's thought processes are. Or the moment where I got jump scared super hard in the Outer Wilds. God, I'm never gonna live that one down. That was a moment that legitimately got me.
Jeeble and I got into a fight over some stupid thing. And I shouted, "How long are you going to pretend you're human? We're monsters now." But I'll never forget what he said to me. If we ask for the demon's power, then we're monsters. But if people force us to take it, then our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. That freedom of choice is proof we're human. It cheered me right up. I felt like a person again, and that was when we promised to stop each other. If we ever lost the ability to choose. Sorry.
No.
It's a good backstory and everything. I do like Miriam as a character. She's really cool. Miriam's a cool character. Now, if only I need another sword fragment, and I think I only get those from those swords. So I'm going to have to go... I was going to head back anyway to here. Because I accepted a bunch of monster slaying quests, so at least I can level up the familiar. Yeah. Never change, video game. Yeah, it's the best. It's gonna destroy my throat every time I do that, but it's still funny. I'm never gonna get old from that. It's fun. Like, again, I love the enemy's design and everything. It looks nice, but the fact that its death rattle is the way it is, it's never gonna get old, ever. Wait, why is there a quest marker for this spot if I'm not... Huh? I'm confused. Why is there a quest marker in this region if I'm...
Is there a thing I'm missing? I think there's a thing I'm missing. People.
Alright, well, I was gonna head over... Oh. Wait. What? I thought I... Alright. Guess I was wrong. Most of those are clustered up there, so I might as well go check that out. But yeah, despite having have streamed for as long as I did before 2021, I was like, hey, maybe I should start archiving my VODs so that people can watch those and not have to wonder like, oh, did Twitch delete those? Because that's usually the thing they do, because when you do a stream, after a certain point, your stream will be deleted because they don't want to just have a bunch of VODs archived. Like, clips and everything, like, clips and everything stay. It's just for some reason the VOD just, they don't want to keep it there for too long, which I guess makes sense. It is what it is. 14-day VODs. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna go purple hair. Yellow and purple shockingly works well with this situation. Actually, let's try going a more light blue. Wait, why does that look like a... That is not what I wanted. No. Why is it more green than blue? What? More green than cyan? What the hell? I'm going to be playing some of the game, but I will be watching on my laptop, so I'll be lurking and less talkative. That's okay. Lurkers are appreciated. Lurkers are valid, as the hip youngsters say. Oh wait, this game is too good not to play. Yeah. Ah, there we go. That's the color I was looking for. Yeah, cyanish to match the outfit, or to match the tattoos to an extent. And now I don't have too much hair flopping around. I just have a single braid. There we go. Now, where was that big room? I think it was the next one over. Actually, if I enter and exit, does he have a new hairstyle now? Because honestly, I don't think... I know for... I remember for certain that there was... I remember for certain that there were some other... Actually, no, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was that got Todd to remember hairstyles or think of new styles. Like, nothing. I have no clue. So, I'm just kind of playing it by ear at this point. Like, if there really is 666 combinations that you gotta do in order to free him, if that's even possible, then I might very well not encounter it, because that's a lot of combinations to try and go through just to get him freed. And I don't even know what the benefit could be. Alright, let's go... Okay, we got those done.
Now, let's try and farm from some sword fragments.
Oh, I didn't... Health potions, that's what I'm not... That's what I don't have. I don't have health potions for the event that I may perish. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. Hey lady, I killed some more thingamabobs.
Got any? Here's what I've turned up.
Got some hemp. And then some steel. I'm gonna go save real fast before I talk to him. Before I talk to male wife. Because that kind of is what... That kind of is what... That's what Johannes kind of is right now. He's kind of male wifing. He kind of even cooks... He even cooks for you. Craft... Weren't there weapon recipes you could unlock that were like requiring other weapons to make? I have no recollection.
I'll go with this.
Make and equip that. And I can't make that.
If you ever encounter a demon named Bale, run.
I haven't, but I'm curious why.
Because he's the most powerful of the 72 demons. A quick escape may be the only thing that saves you.
I do like this cowboy fit that I've got for Miriam going on with the color change. It's really suiting her.
I have something. What are you looking to sell?
Do I have any other shards? No, I don't.
What are you looking to buy?
Let's
Is this anything?
buy that stuff. Trying to look. Do I... Nothing else really interesting to grab. Yeah. Nothing.
Thank you.
Alright. I guess in that case, let's just go ahead and take care of the thing with the coach. Hey, I got the bat. I do have that... Would it be faster if I just went around? Yeah, because then I could take care of those other three. Yeah, let's go teleport. I was going to walk over to the entrance and attempt to do something over there, but I guess that would not be the most advised thing. Just got to go. Rudy's got the chalk zone, but with stained glass. There's a blast from the past for you people. How many guys here, how many of y'all here remember fucking Chalk Zone? Ooh. Rudy's got the chalk. Yeah. I'm surprised more people remember that show than I expected. Like that. Like, I don't remember many episodes, you know? I just remember thinking I wasn't even paying attention. I just heard Chalk Zone and had to respond. You know what? valid. You're valid for that. It's like a Pavlovian response, you know, something nostalgic comes up from your past, and you're just like, I must reply to this to make sure people also know that I remember the thing, because I do that. I do that thing too. Okay, so that's one of those down. Oh, that was the last one I needed in this area. Oh, cool. And then I gotta go back to the ship, but I'll go back when I have an upgrade for it. But yeah, there's just certain shows that I remember flashes of when I was much younger, and it's just like, wow, other people know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't sound crazy. It wasn't a fever dream. This was a show that existed. Like, there was this one... I'm gonna really date myself on this, but I had a VHS from years ago that had this one show that was CGI, and it was like one of those shows that was supposed to teach good morals and everything to kids about like, hey, this is the right and wrong thing to do. Don't turn into a bad seed and get demandy sandies or something. And like it was about this boy who went into his attic and found a bunch of action figure penguins that were like space travelers. And they essentially just went around and solved problems across the galaxy. And each episode, I think, ended with a musical number. Or some kind of band session, I think. I don't remember what the show was called, even. I just remember there was just an episode where some members of the cast were, like, turned into actual seeds and sent into the sun, I think. Or some kind of remote planet. Oh, God, what was that show? It was a really weird show. I don't remember what it was called. Damn it, I got cursed. Hate these things. If anybody remembers that show besides me, then it's not a fever dream. It's just... As I said, there are certain shows that I remember, or I think I remember being real, and then it's just like, what was that? I remember for certain that Cubics was a real thing. I saw the first 3 episodes on repeat on DVD, and played a video game based on it that I remember being a lot of fun. I just wish I fucking remembered that penguin show. Because it was like, again, a show that teaches good morals to kids, and they were just CGI penguin. Just, what was it? I don't remember. This is gonna drive me legitimately crazy. I swear to God it's going to. 3, 2, 1 penguins? If that's it, Frost Walrus, I will thank you for it. Yes, that's it! That's it! That's the show! Oh my God! Oh my God, yeah! Sci-fi computer animated Christian children's television series initially launched in November 14th, 2000. Hey, close to my birthday. As a direct-to-video episode by Big Idea Entertainment with videos released between 2000 and 2003. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so it was kind of like VeggieTales, but with space penguins. Oh my God. So it was real. I'm not crazy. It came out in the 2000s. Yeah, that makes sense. I was born in 96. Oh, thank you, Frost Walrus. That would have driven me crazy. Oh. But yes, I remember that show growing up. I remember some French cartoons even being a big thing for me when I was a kid. No problem. There are tons of cartoons that go to time. Yeah, there are. There are. Like Totally Spies, for instance. Very formative for a lot of reasons, some of which probably were unexpected. Although, considering the content of Totally Spies, possibly were expected. Encouraged, even. My Life as a Teenage Robot, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, Sheep in the Big City. Okay, I don't know what those other two are, but I do remember My Life as a Teenage Robot. That was a pretty... I enjoyed that show a lot growing up. That was like one of my Nickelodeon faves alongside Danny Phantom. And Avatar The Last Airbender, of course. Totally Spies is awesome. Yeah, I remember a crossover they had with another show that I think the same studio made called Martin Mystery, which was kind of like Supernatural, but with this monster nerd guy. And they had like a caveman sidekick that they brought back from one of their missions. Whatever Happened to Robot Jones and Sheep in the Big City were cartoon shows from the early 2000s. Okay. Sheep in the Big City. I'm gonna let the sword kill this thing. Never mind. Martin Mystery was dope. Yeah, yeah, that show had some cool stuff. Got to learn about some cryptids. Learning about cryptids is always cool. It's just so weird to remember these shows and just be like, does anybody else even know what the hell I'm talking about? And when they do, I'm like, oh God, I feel so validated. They were Cartoon Network shows. So Sheep in the Big City and Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. Yeah, I never heard of those. But then again, there are a lot of those, like, older 2000s... God, it feels weird to refer to 2000s as old. Like Billy and Mandy, Megas XLR, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken. Yeah, I never saw Cow and Chicken because I think the art style really did not... Like, I did not like the way that show looked. Which, I mean, to each their own on what kind of shows look good and what don't look good. But I just remember not enjoying the look of Chicken and Cow. Or Cow and Chicken, rather. But I also like Nickelodeon as a kid as well. Yeah. I too grew up in that sphere. Cow and Chicken looked fucking weird. Yeah, it was a weird looking show. And it was part of the reason why it didn't really appeal to me. Also because I think it was aired during a time slot that I wasn't on TV. Trying to remember what else. What else from my childhood were like fever dream-esque things. As I mentioned earlier, there was Cubix. Because I mentioned it earlier, but I never really elaborated. Cubix, for the uninitiated, I don't know what its origins are. I just remember that I saw the first 3 episodes on VHS a bunch. No, DVD. It was DVD. Invader Zim needs to make a comeback strong. To each their own. I wasn't a big fan of Zim when I was younger. I found the show kind of... How do I put this? The show's brand of humor, or the show's like source of humor, was never really my thing. I'm never the biggest fan of like the quirky fish out of water stuff that causes a lot of weird misunderstandings. And also, I found Gerd too obnoxious. Like, I understand, you know, the point is for him to be annoying, but I don't like that kind of idea of a character. You know, if a character is super annoying and that's the point, yeah, Gur was way too much. And I knew a lot of people in school that loved Gur and Invader Zim, and it's like, yeah, you're valid for liking those. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying it's not for me. But as I was saying, Cubics was a show from, like... It was another CGI cartoon that was about a kid and his dad who moved to a new town where there's a lot of robots. Like, robots and robotics are, like, a super huge thing in this new town they're in. And they're like, okay, let's get a... Like, we're going to be adjusting to the new life because the mom of the family passed away, so they're trying to make a new life for each other. Like, they're trying to just move on. And the kid is like, hey, Dad, I'm going to go do some things. Like, I'm going to go to school and all this. And Dad's like, all right. And he gets into this robotics after-school club thing with some kids around his neighborhood. And they're like, all right, we'll let you join us, but only if you're able to repair one of the robots around here. And sure enough, the kid gets drawn to the titular Cubics. And they're like, oh, he's irreparable. He can't be fixed. Sure enough, he gets fixed. And the dad's like, no robots in my household. I don't like robots because robots are a pain to deal with. Because the dad has, like, robots that run as clerks in his donut shop, and he just doesn't like them. So you've got all this going on. Kid and his robot having a time slice of life thing, but there's also, like, this backdrop where it's this weird alien figure that wants this material that causes robots to go haywire. That, called Solex, I think it was. Did this show run on Kids WB? I have no idea. I have no clue. My only recollection of watching the show was having a DVD that had the first, like, 3 episodes on it, and I had no idea what... I had no clue in any capacity where it might have aired or anything. And the only reason I know it's not a fever dream is because it was at least popular enough to have a video game of it. I think it was a JRPG. It was a turn-based RPG, if I remember correctly. And yeah, the whole Cubics thing was that Cubics, the titular robot, had the ability to turn into different forms for the main character to control, which I remember really liking as a kid. Interesting. Reading the wiki, it was a South Korean? Really? It was a Korean show? Hold on, I'm looking this up. I've talked about it enough. I'm looking it up. Cubics TV show. Yeah. South Korean animated television series created by Cinepix. 4Kids Entertainment acquired the rights for an English dub. Wow. Oh my god. Hey, Dan Green was in it. Andrew Rannells, Veronica Taylor. Why does Veronica Taylor sound familiar? Ah, that's why she was Ash Ketchum. That makes sense. Jerry Labozo. Who's Jerry Labozo? He voiced Cubics. Who are you? Who are you? Jerry Labozo. Okay, he was like the old man doctor character in Sonic X. He was Cubics. He was in Kirby Right Back at Ya. A lot of older stuff. He voiced in the Slayers. Oh. God, it's so weird to think about how many shows in my past that aren't anime were made overseas, like Code Lyoko, Totally Spies, Martin Mystery, now Cubics. Wow. But yeah, I remember watching Cubics when I was young, and it was like the first 3 episodes of the first season, and I really liked it when I was younger. I thought it was nice. So, yeah, I guess it only lasted 2 seasons. Wow. Wow. I didn't know it was from Korea. No idea that it was from Korea. I almost want to pick up the games now that you reminded me. Hold on. Cubics video games. There was that it? Cubics Showdown? Cubics Robots for Everyone Showdown. Oh my god. Well, Walrus, if you want to play it officially or play it to some official capacity, you're going to have a bitch of a time doing it. Because I'm looking at the price of Cubics Robots for Everyone Showdown, which I think is the one I played when I was a kid. A physical copy is $200 American. I don't know how much it is for other countries off the top of my head. Holy shit. Let's see. Robots for Everyone is a 2002 action-adventure role-playing game released by Blitz Games. The game is based on the Cubics Robots for Everyone television series based off by Blitz Games, produced by 4Kids. Didn't this act as like a sequel to the TV series too? Am I like, is this the RP? Is this the turn-based one that I was thinking about? I'm not seeing any images of gameplay, so I have no idea if this is the one I was thinking about. Like, there were some puzzle-solving elements in the overworld. 200 on Amazon. No thanks. Time to use Dolphin. Yeah, at this point, right? Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is this one. Oh my god, so that was the name of it. Oh man, that's an oldie from my past. Sorry to derail the stream for that. It's just not often that you ever remember a game from your childhood and you're like, was that really a game or did I just make all this up? Oh man. But yeah, getting official copies of GameCube games is, for some, probably not worth the hassle anymore. Because, you know, backwards compatibility just is not a thing that game devs are really concerned about. And by game devs, I mean Nintendo. For the 100th time, I'm going to bitch about Nintendo's backwards compatibility issues. Like Paper Mario 1000 Year Door copies costing as much as they are, or Fire Emblem Path of Radiance costing as much as it does. As I've stated before, I am way too lucky to have gotten my copy of Path of Radiance for $180 when the game is costing like $230 or more on Amazon. Alright, I think I need to get more sword fragments from like a different area in the map. But yeah, that was a nice trip down memory lane, because you had a lot of sliding block puzzles, and I think I remember some boss fights actually giving me and neighbor kids some troubles. Because there were some parts in that game that were legitimately tough. At least if my memory is serving right. Oh my god. Petra Ray, cool. Alright. Yeah, that's the move. My god, that's such a blast from the past. I feel like I just unlocked... I feel like I just unlocked a weird treasure trove, knowing that that game is out there and it's real. I wonder if Let's Plays exist of that game, because we never finished it. And now I'm curious about what the rest of Cubics is like. Because you know, yes, it's for kids, but it wasn't awful for kids like you know, what others associate for kids with being like. Oh man, it just so much just so much just kept spigoting out, being like, yeah, Cubics, this show, I didn't know it was South Korean. I had no idea. That's such a cool thing to learn, you know, when you're like learning like this aspect of your childhood that you never knew about.
You know,
Good Lord.
research has advanced during the 10 years you... By using alchemy to add new matter to the shards, we can change their properties. They evolve. For example, an offensive shard's range may widen or reach...
So basically teaching me about enhancements. Enhance your shards, Miriam.
So, what'll it be?
Let's go with...
I'll go with this.
Let's go with the true arrow.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
And then heretical grinder, because why not?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Promise you...
Alright, now that that's pretty much maxed the fuck out. Well, about as maxed out as I can get it. Oh my god, it's huge! Alright, let's save. I'm now trying to search for a catalog of other shows in my mind that may have been obscure. What other shows? I think of the shows I've seen when I was a kid, those were easily the most obscure. Or at the very least, the ones that I know the least amount of people who have seen it. Yeah. Oh man, that just... It feels like I just got my headache cleared or something. It feels like a clarity just reached my mind. I just reached post-nostalgia hit clarity. Yeah, there were some... I think that's kind of it. Of the shows that I've seen as a kid, it was like those two that were the hardest ones to pin down. Alright. Let's take a look at the map. I know there was the Iron Maiden thing that needs moving, so I can go take care of that. Can't unlock the door back here because of the warhorse thing. Ow. Frogs. Ooh. Ow. Beast's Beret. Oh, oh no, the hair clips through. Oh well. Actually, nah, I'm equipping that cowboy hat back on. I'll take the attack boost. Plus Miriam looks cooler with it on. I want to be a cowboy, baby. Plop. Can I take a ride on your cool horse?
I'll take you to a place.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give him a lick. He tastes just like raisins. Have a stroke of his mane. He turns into a plane. And when he turn back again, you give a tug on his winky.
Wow, that is a hard one to do. Hold on. Drink some water just from doing that. Ugh. Holy shit. Okay, what is in here? What is in here is hatchet heal. Cool. Heal. That's a teleport room. Cool. It's a chest. 500 money. You know, actually, I didn't know it was an anime when I first saw it, but I remember Mega Man .exe being a huge one for me. Or no, Mega Man Battle Network, that's what it was called. Not .exe is the Mega Man incarnation there, not the show's name. That was a big one for me that I remember from Cartoon Network before... before, like... I think the big ones I remembered the most was I thought Proto Man was cool... and Mega Man died. That's it. That's all I remember from that. Oh, piano. I remember liking this when I played this first time. You know, I'm also surprised that more piano gaming YouTubers haven't played this on their channel. Maybe they have. I haven't looked. I don't know. A lot of missed opportunities with this game for possible content. Sword's just patiently waiting, being like,
Can I kill the piano?
lovely. Sometimes you just like... Sometimes it's good to have a moment there in the middle of a level where it's like, hey, stop for a bit. Let your piano play. Okay, and now I have the fairy. Or the Carabos, not the fairy. And a health boost. No, I missed the chest. Gotta go grab that. Fairy medicine. What does that do? Medicine for restoring a small amount of health. Only used by Caraboss. Oh, that's right, because she can heal you mid-fight. Yeah. How's the Bloodbringer's thing? Can I equip it yet? I guess I really have to let it level up before it can be equipped. There we go. There we go. Fairy healing item. Actually, you know what? That item I just got brings up a good question. What's the difference between a frog and a toad? Apologies if this activates anything. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Is the voice... What's the difference between a frog and a toad? Frogs have long legs, longer than their heads... Wait, long legs, longer than their head and body, which are made for hopping. Toads, on the other hand, have much shorter legs and prefer to crawl around rather than hop. Frogs have smooth, somewhat slimy skin. Toads have dry, watery skin. Huh. Okay, so frogs are lankier and toads are more stout. Good to know. I didn't know what the difference was. Well, I mean, I guess maybe looking at them side by side you could see, but I never really knew specifically. I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a biologist for amphibians. Can I get milk from you? Probably. I suspect. I thought so. I was like, there's an alcove here, no hidden wall? Come on. Alright. 500G. Monkey. Fuck you, you stupid banshee bitch. No, 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 no! Yoink. Higher ammo capacity. No hidden walls. I have to wonder what Jeeble thinks when he sees Miriam just going around being like whacking random walls and monsters, being like, what is she doing? Why is it that she's just she's attacking random walls with all of her weapons? Like, is she okay? Do I have to leave my station as final boss to help her? It's reminding me of that meme where, or that funny comic where it's Zelda after you rescue her from Calamity Ganon, and Link's just standing there with her, and she's just like, Link, I have so much to tell you, but first I must ask, why did you hop around trying to get a horse, a super huge horse, and then when you got into the stable called Big Chungus? Please, Link, tell me. I've been waiting for 100 years for you to save me. What is that? I haven't seen you before. Light Elemental. Well, you kind of hurt. Ow. Wait, I think I have encountered you before. I just don't remember you being in this section. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. A potion. Thanks, sword. Alright, let's save. Welcome back, Combo. Walrus and I were just having a discussion about childhood shows, and that I found out that one staple show from my childhood, known as Cubics, was apparently South Korean in origin. Or Korean in origin. South Korean. I don't know, should I refer to South... Like, should I say South Korean specifically, or should I just say Korean? I don't know. I don't know what's the right thing to really say at that point. Anyway, yeah, Walrus just fucking blasted me with that info, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. But yeah, apparently Cubics was from South Korea, and it was just picked up by 4Kids for an English dub, which fucking weirds me out so much, because it's like, I had no idea. Like, I remember maybe the voice acting not exactly matching with the lip sync, but still, though, like, I just thought, like, oh, like, I was just remembering, and I was like, oh, it's maybe just early CG, you know, like, cartoons not exactly getting the lip flap stuff matching well. There are tons of movies and shows like that where the subtleties of lip flap don't exactly match. And then sure enough, I get this and I'm like, oh, pleasant surprise. Speaking of pleasant. Oh, this place, don't you need a train pass? I do, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. What I am concerned about is, who the fuck has their dog have their disembodied head be an enemy in a game like this? Why? Like, is their dog that much? Does their dog go goblin mode that much, where they have to make them into a video game enemy? Ooh, Lilytail. Wait, is that a accessory? It's not? Huh. I lost so much health coming back here because of that dog. I guess that's just the owner being like, yeah, my dog goes goblin mode a bunch. Can you make him an enemy for me? Yeah, door locked by machine. So I know I need something to go through there. I just wanted to get that part of the map rounded out. Yeah, this thing kind of is a nightmare. There it goes. I'm about to die. Well, I'm not coming back here for a bit. I just wanted to round out the map, and then suddenly this happens. I'm gonna change you out for you, so that you can throw your stuff at me.
Are you all right?
There it goes. There we go. Hey, Renette! That's exactly what I needed. Okay, cool. I also remember that the fairy points out hidden walls to you. So when I maybe go back and explore through the map some more, I'll equip her and take a look. Do I go through there, or do I come back to... Well, there's not really much else I can... Yeah, nothing else I can really do, so might as well. Stay back, Legoshi Beastars. I have a special technique. Begone, Legoshi Beastars. I got so scared. I thought my game crashed. I got so scared. All right. I cannot reliably pull off the quarter circle move. I really can't. It's just the problem is I can do it on the control stick easy. It's the D-pad thing that throws me off. I don't know how people that played Street Fighter 2 back in the 90s or so could have possibly been able to pull off those moves on a D-pad. Maybe because it was larger. Who knows? I think I remember those demon mosquitoes being a pain in the ass too. No hidden walls here. There we are. Let's go grab that max MP increase. Yoink. You know, when I was thinking about streaming this game, I was having some recollections about the Castlevania Netflix series and my opinions about it as time went on. And it kind of got me into the mindset of like the show was good, but in retrospect there were a lot of things that kind of made me wince a little bit. Like, not in any kind of awful way, just made me realize, yeah, no piece of media is invincible to criticism, and no piece of media is invincible to plausible storytelling hiccups, or just maybe just some kind of stuff. I don't know. I just got to thinking about it recently because you know, Bloodstained, Castlevania, they're kind of hand in hand because it's like same dev or same producer. Well, that was an accident. Okay, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Again, cool, but I don't think it's worth trying to stand still and possibly be hit by an enemy for that. Where was I? What was I talking about? Castlevania. So, I'm not going to say specific spoilers because I don't know how many people have seen it because, you know, I just I just got to thinking about how I feel like the show peaked a little early at season 2 and didn't really know what it was doing afterwards. Like it found a direction, but it found it in kind of a weird roundabout way. Like, you ever feel that? You ever feel like when a show kind of blows its load a little too early? I felt like that ended up being the case with Castlevania. Might just be a me thing, though. I don't know. Maybe some fans probably prefer... Maybe some fans find seasons 3 and 4 to be the best ones, but I find them probably to be weaker than season 2. At least on, like, a narrative thread sense. Like, on an action sense, it's like... I mean, of course, you know, Castlevania is one of the best-looking fucking shows that you'll ever see on Netflix, so of course you'll like it. It's just... Magically endowed with flight capabilities. Oh. That's weird. I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Like, I'm not saying that the show's bad for taking the turns that it did. What I'm more or less talking about is how it just feels like the show took some turns to make people react in a way. Like the twists it provided didn't really feel like they were necessary, or even... Yeah, they just didn't feel necessary. Like, I'm not gonna name any specific well, I have a specific instance about this in mind when I bring this up, but I'm not gonna say any details about it. But there's... God, I feel like... God, if everybody could just watch Castlevania, then my problems would be solved. But there was a specific instance in the 3rd season that shocked me when I initially saw it, as its job was meant to do, so it was successful there. But in retrospect, I wouldn't say I soured, I just kind of understood the reasoning less and less. It's like, for what reason did you have to have this twist in season 3? Why make it this way? Like, why couldn't you just left it be on this particular instance? I don't know. Hate this area. Yeah, Clock Tower is notoriously not very big as fans for a lot of people. Oh no, it's gummy berry juice.
Well, look at all the shards you've amassed. How does it feel to command the power of demons?
It feels like nothing. Just power. And so long
There's
as
a specific place in this area where you have to duck some spikes on the ceiling while rotating the clock dial. Gee, Bill. It's...
If you think you can soak up that much of that devil tree and still call yourself human.
Of course I'm human, Green Day. I'm more human than you as you go down your boulevard of broken dreams.
I'm not the fool here, and I will never give in to you or them.
Never say never, Miriam.
I have you now, Jibble. The Liber Logaeth belongs to me, and I shall see it return.
How are you still even alive? I take no orders from a dead man walking!
I am more human than Crystal.
And now you
Although, let's be frank,
my next
Miriam's
attack will
tattoos are pretty nice.
Master, you must conserve your energy for King Bale.
So I must. You are lucky, old man.
lost him.
Alfred, I won't let you use the Liber Logaeth to plunge the world into...
I must give chase while the trail is still fresh.
Didn't even bat an eye. He was just like, bye Felicia, gone. I have to wonder how these Kickstarter backers feel knowing that they're essentially enemies to be beaten up in a video game. What was the technique I got for the partisan? Techniques. Surprise gift, 1,000 blades, flashing air kick. Goddamn, Bruce Wayne must have invested in magic lessons for Alfred. Yeah. Katana, rapier, shoes, daggers. Okay, so I haven't... Wait, I thought I got one for spears, though. Well, I'm... Oh, they're around the same. Come and try the spear. See how it goes for me. I'm just trying all directions, seeing if anything comes up. Nothing. Because that was kind of something I did in Symphony of the Night as well. I ended up mashing buttons just to see what happened, and then I got the Alucard Flaming Sphere attack. Like teleports and then Flaming Sphere. Power Slash. Oh. So it's like quarter circle, backwards quarter circle, then forward? Still can't use that. Yep. But... Oh, it's... Wait, is the Ulfbird as strong as the... It is. Well, it is faster, so I'm going to keep it with that. Alright. Liver Ex Machina. Oh, wait, I think I remember hating this place. I like the music, I just think I hated this place when I played it first time. There we go. What have we got here? More on the doors. Okay, that's somebody's OC. Come on. Nobody has that fucking Sasuke nobody has that Sasuke Sasuke Noctis haircut for realsies. Come on. I hated this room. And I missed. Damn it. I keep missing. Didn't realize you can move the bookshelves in this room. Yeah, if they have that that blue stuff, then you should be able to use your magic hand thing to move them. Then it only got harder from here. Lols. All right. gonna let the sword fight. Oh, the monkey. Oh, he got stuck in there. Ha! Stupid monk. Stupid monkey. Ah, I can only move one. There we go. No! God, I think I'm stuck on a boss. Ah, that sucks. All right. Whee! Grab that. Ooh, crow mask. Ah, yes. Admire the Kickstarter backer with his fledgling goatee. I have no idea what the purpose of that room is. I think that chair's a mimic. Thought so. Hey, max HP. Those mimic chairs got me for a while. Yeah, they're sneaky with that, because you just think like, oh, it's just a cute moment of getting this, of Miriam sitting down. No. You know, sometimes I really hate my brain that tries to say or that wants to say stupid shit. I was about to say, players have a moment where you're like, oh man, getting Miriam to sit down. I wish I was that chair. Sometimes I hate that. Sometimes I hate that bit of humor from myself, but you know what? I'll take it. Sometimes you just gotta run with the idea. Whee! But I mean, it's the internet. Somebody will hornyify something. Like, I remember when Fire Emblem Three Houses got that update where you could have tea time with one of the central characters in the show, and somebody replied with the classic phrase, "How do I play as the chair she's sitting on?" And I was just like, wow, the horny bonk is really something you guys need right now. Holy shit. All right. Let's save. I need to save. Let's go back and check those previous spots that I may have not seen. I'm hitting A, come on. Let me jump. Oh, hello. Oh, right, this guy.
That aura about you. You're a vampire.
And what of it? Will you murder me for that alone?
I believe this guy was the person who voiced OG Alucard back on the PlayStation 1, not when he was replaced with Yuri Lowenthal in the re-release.
My name is Orlok Dracul, but you may call me OD.
I oversee this library, Miss...
Miriam. Am I permitted to take out books from this library of yours?
Of course, Miriam. Although you would be my first human patron. The books here are magical tomes that impart power to their readers. As long as you are here, why not avail yourself of their boons?
Might Tome. Wait, is this a new thing they added? Select a book to borrow or return. Oh, I see. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, but that's good to know. I also like that they referenced the chair in Symphony of the Night that puts a spear up your ass if you sit down it. Okay, here's the teleport. I believe what I encountered earlier was a boss room, so I'm gonna go over there real fast and fight in it. Yep, boss room. I don't have any healing. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna fight this boss, and once I beat it, I'll stop the stream for the night. That's what I'll plan on. Because this doesn't seem to be a hard fight. I just forgot I had healing. But now that I know I need to be careful. I say be careful, but immediately get hit. Bring out my familiar of those. Good try. I hate him. I lost so many items. He's not that tough. It's just it's not that he's tough. It's just I just forgot healing. Could you use your fairy medicine, please? Better, but still not perfect. Check Twitter. Check Twitter. Quitter. I don't want to check Twitter. I don't want to check. It's the social media. Hey, there we go. After the fight, I will. There we go. Beat him. 2 tries. It's not that hard, just, I just forgot that I didn't have any healing. Oh, combo, that's really good. Oh. Did you just do this? Or was this a meme that you saw? That's fantastic. Oh, that's really good. So my mod combo just sent me a thing on Twitter that's it's like a Photoshop of one of the portraits, one of the Kickstarter backer portraits in this area, and but the image of the backer is replaced with Saul Goodman from Better Call Saul. I dropped it into GIMP and changed the perspective a bit. Dude, you fucking win. That's brilliant. Oh my god, I'm gonna share that around with my friends. That's really funny. Good one. Really good one. Alright. I'm gonna save, and then I think I'm gonna end it for the night, because it's been 3.5-ish hours, and I'm a tad tired. But yeah, I think this was a good call. I was wanting to replay this game at some point to see all the updates and stuff that happened. But yeah. I'm glad that y'all joined me for this one. I'll make sure to update you all onto when I plan on doing more of this. But for now, I'm going to be keeping up with other games that I've been going through on my stream backlog, I guess. Or not backlog, but stream stuff. The games I've been streaming. So, yeah. Just make sure to keep up with my Twitter and my YouTube and my Twitch here to see when I go live next. So, yeah. With that said, thank you all for watching. And I hope you all take care of yourselves. And have a good rest of your evening or whenever you're seeing this. So, take care, everybody. Bye.